Hi, Billy.
Hi, who are you?
I'm the narrator. What are you doing?
I'm playing with my Commander Joe action figure.
Would you like to know where your Commander Joe action figure came from?
Yes,
Turn him over.
he's made in Mexico.
Would you like to learn the story of why Commander Joe comes from Mexico?
No, not really.
Tough. The story starts back in the early 1990s.
What's happening?
We're going back in time.
We're making good profits, but there must be a way to make more. If we could only pay those employees slave wages, we could double profits.
We used to have the slaves. The great way to lower overhead.
And I want a market where I can dump cheap food my large corporation grows, but makes it hard for private farmers to get into.
What we need is a trade agreement with a poor country that will give us all the benefits of cheap labor and the benefit of tariff-free trade into the United States.
It's 1992. Let's take a look at a small town in Mexico.
Those farmers don't look like they're doing so good.
These Mexican farmers are poor, but many own their own small farms and grow corn.
Yay, corn.
Now let's take a look at some of their U.S. counterparts in your very own hometown, Billy.
It's the auto parts plant.
These particular U.S. auto plant workers make about $26 an hour. They have good medical and retirement benefits and are members of the local union. Yay, auto parts! Here, in 1992, the United States has a $5.4 billion trade surplus with Mexico.
What's a trade surplus?
Professor Egghead?
A simple explanation is that a trade surplus is when a country exports or sells more goods to a foreign country than it buys, thus bringing wealth into the country.
So the trade surplus with Mexico here in 1992 is a good thing?
Yes, but it could be better, if Nafta passes, that is.
What's Nafta?
NAFTA stands for the North American Free Trade Agreement.
Nafta would break down the tariffs that exist between the United States and Mexico, allowing for easy trade between the two countries, which will result in lots of jobs and money for both nations. The prosperity that NAFTA brings to both countries will also drastically cut down the number of illegal immigrants that come in from Mexico each year.
Not everyone agrees with that. Some people worry that NAFTA will send U.S. jobs to Mexico.
Only fools and weird third-party candidates don't think NAFTA will work.
So, last year we had a $5.4 billion trade surplus. Now, if that trend continued for another 2 years, and NAFTA will, by removing those barriers, greatly accelerate it, we will have a larger trade surplus with Mexico than with any country in the entire world. And this treaty would increase jobs here? Oh, no question about it. Because there was an announcement today that it would be minimal either way. There have been 23 studies of the impact of NAFTA on jobs in the United States. 22 of them have shown that it will cause an increase in jobs in the United States. The one that didn't showed that there would be a decline in illegal immigration, and they counted all of the illegal immigrants as holding jobs. And when they were taken out of the picture, they said that was a decline. Everybody else says it increases jobs in the United States. Bethesda, Maryland. Hello.
Good evening, Larry. I'd like to ask the Vice President specifically to answer, in terms of a time limit, how long, how many years, 5, 8, 10 years, will it be before we see these new jobs in America that are supposed to be out there?
Job swing. How long? Well, we're already seeing a great many new jobs. We have seen 400,000 new jobs just in the last 5 years because of Mexico's unilateral decision to lower the barriers to U.S. products. We'll see 200,000 jobs, it is estimated, over the next several years. But there'll be a dip first, right? In the wake of NAFTA, no, no, no. We think absolutely not. Unions are wrong? Oh yes, I think they're wrong.
It's late 1993. NAFTA passes both houses of Congress.
I voted for NAFTA. Yay! Who's that?
It doesn't matter. He won't be important for another 10 years. December 8, 1993. Bill Clinton signs NAFTA into law.
My name is Bill, and I'm signing a bill. Hooray!
It's 1994, and NAFTA begins to go into effect. Major U.S. agricultural companies begin corn dumping in Mexico.
What's corn dumping? Is it when corn takes a crap?
No, Billy. In America, the U.S. government gives financial subsidies to farmers and corporations who farm. This government money allows farms to sell corn at a cheaper price than it costs to grow it. Then some of that corn is shipped to Mexico and sold for less than it costs for Mexican farmers to grow corn. This causes some Mexican workers to lose their farms because they can't compete with cheap American corn. Back in your hometown, the auto parts plant announces some layoffs. These employees are forced to find jobs, very often at a fraction of what they made before.
I flip burgers to support my family. Hooray!
At the same time, some major U.S. manufacturers begin to move some jobs to Mexico.
I got a job. Hooray!
Mexican workers at this factory get paid $1.50 an hour, much less than their American counterparts. Plus, these corporations often don't pay the Mexican workers medical or retirement benefits.